It's your favorite player's favorite podcast, Game and Gab. And we're playing some MKX again. We're still hunting for endings. And let me see, who do we got here? It looks like we got support up in here. What's going on, support? How are you doing this evening? Thunder God is so annoying. But it's the best one. And we're still going on easy, don't judge me. Corey, we got Corey up in here as well. What's going on, Corey? Corey says, oh crap, hope I did not miss a thing. My existence. You didn't miss anything, and you sure as hell didn't miss your existence. So what I wanted to do is while I'm doing this easy mode MKX, we can talk about special moves and what are some of your favorite special moves. I think the Scorpion Spear is probably the top of most people's list, but I thought the Freeze Ball from Sub-Zero was, pardon the pun, but I thought it was the coolest thing I saw in a fighting game because that was something that we never really saw. I mean, the spear gave you a free hit. And, okay, Vicinity Blast. Oh, okay, I see. The spear gave you a free hit, and Mortal Kombat is they're very open to giving the player a free hit on someone. But in the idea of having ice powers, like, there's not a lot of characters in fighting games that have ice abilities. So that's why I kind of always gravitated towards Sub-Zero. Hat versus hat, yes indeed. Ever since MK2, we've had both of these weird hats. Look, man, his neutral jump punch is so dumb in this game. But yeah, so for me, definitely the Ice Ball from Sub-Zero. Oh, I thought I could do something different with that. I feel like Mortal Kombat is one of the few fighting games that do teleports, like a lot of teleports. So things like Scorpion's teleport, Punch. You have like Smokes, like Cyber Smokes teleport uppercut, which, by the way, the teleport uppercut was so damn cool when that was new. The teleport uppercut was so dope. Hold on one second.
I grow tired of your insolence.
You should lie down.
Oh, I get it. I grow tired of your insolence. You should lie down. Corey says, imagine doing a video where you do all fatalities in MKX on Sonya? No. Plus, no, YouTube would not like that, sir. YouTube does not like the fatalities. And why would I do it on Sonya? You know what? Actually, if I did fatalities, I could actually probably do that. But it would have to be someone that does not have red blood. So it would have to be like Devora or something like that. I can do that. All fatalities on Devora. Kung Lao is jealous of Liu Kang having an Edenian girlfriend while he does not. Screw YouTube, do what you feel. I mean, that is, yeah, I suppose so, but I mean, YouTube is providing the platform. I don't want to get buried in I don't want them to bury my algorithm. Ooh. And then no one would see me. But yeah, man, the teleport uppercut in MK3 from Smoke, oh man, you cannot tell me that wasn't dope when that was brand new. Um, so yeah, I mean, there are a lot of teleports in Mortal Kombat. Raiden had a teleport, and let me see. I mean, Raiden and Scorpion had one from the very first game. Like I said, Smoke. In MK versus DC, they gave Sub-Zero a teleport, even though it was slow and it wasn't that great. But I thought it was just so cool that they gave him a teleport. And I can't really think of a lot of fighting games that do that. Normally, if you're in the corner, you know, you're just kind of stuck there. But MK gives you characters that can just zip out of there. Hold on. Support says it's iconic seeing Raiden fight Kitana. Now knowing MK1 new era, he has a crush on her. He does. I hope that we can meet under different circumstances. Why are you playing as God of Consulting with the Elder Gods? Wait, what happened? Oh, did I win? Okay. Number one, do not provoke a god. That's absolutely right. How dare you? This man just wants to talk to his makers. Oh, I have no combos with this man. Get off me. This man is hating on Raiden, God of Consulting with the Elder Gods. Raiden has a crush on Kitana now because he is in Liu Kang's place. Yeah. He even says the same line to her. I wish we met under different circumstances. Funny how in MK vs. DC they gave Kitana some of Melina's moves, and she has long hair like Sindel. Surprised she didn't have Screech attack. Yeah, I mean, I feel like whenever they don't have, or whenever they plan on not having Melina in a game, they kind of give some of her playstyle to Kitana. So in MK11, I'm pretty sure originally she was not going to be in the game, and I think the Mournful, what's it called, Mournful Variation, is basically what they imagined Melina to be, because she has the size, she has like the teleport Psy throw, stuff like that. So that wasn't the last time that they gave Kitana some of Melina's moves. Oh, I can't do it. There we go. Alright, the scrub tactic. The scrub tactic works. Corey says, I only believe in one god. If Raiden gets Kitana pregnant, what would their child be like? I don't know. Not quite Edenian, not quite Earthrealmer, something about Kid Thunder. Yeah. Oh man, yes, Kid Thunder. That's his origin story.
$50 says I win.
I do not wager money.
Then I get to wear your hat.
Round one. Fight.
Raiden doesn't have money, right? Man. So, was there a special move that you guys really enjoyed when you first saw it? I think oh man. So like per game in MK1 for me would be the ice ball. In MK2, man, probably the things people were doing with Kitana's fan throw was just ridiculous. It felt like you could do combos that the developers did not intend to be in the game. Sometimes there was like crazy stuff like 40-50% combos with Kitana in MK2, and I was like, this is just ridiculously insane. Maybe that was more like a special move that I could not stand, to be fair. MK3 definitely has to go to the uppercut, the teleport uppercut by Cyber Smoke. Raiden's the deity, so he wouldn't need money. I didn't say what he needed. I said, does he have any? He doesn't. He doesn't need a hat, but the man has a hat. Johnny used to be bullied in school. What? Where are you getting that from? MK4. Is there?
Following me?
Oh, here's Corey's girl right here.
It's about to get violent.
Round 1. Fight.
MK1 style Sonya. Oh, how dare you. But man, MK4, I can't even really think of a move that I really liked in that game. I mean, the fatalities were crazy. By the way, do you guys have a favorite fatality? Support says from 1995 movie, I believe Corey is referring. That about Johnny Cage being bullied? Because I don't remember them ever talking about them being kids. Ooh. Man, how does he do that? Okay, I'm terrible. Corey says Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match shows Johnny's backstory. Man, you know, Cage Match is the only one of those movies I haven't seen. So I've seen Scorpion's Revenge, Battle of the Realms, and Snowblind, but I haven't seen Cage Match yet. How good is Cage Match? Where would you rank them? What would you rank a Cage Match in with the other four? Support says plot twist. Raiden wears the hat because it's very sentimental. It was his father's farmer rice hat. You know what? Actually, MKX shows that Raiden is pretty sentimental. If you remember, there's a part in the story where Kung Jin is trying to steal the jade statue that he has, and I believe it's the same jade statue that Geras put Liu Kang's Titan powers in MK1, but Kung Jin steals the jade statue, and Raiden is like, it has more sentimental value than monetary. So Raiden is kind of sentimental. How'd I miss that? Ooh. Kenshi is so cute in Snowblind. You know what? I really enjoyed Snowblind. I think I actually like Snowblind the most at least out of the three that I've seen. Scorpion's Revenge was dope, and I really like how they handled the Mortal Kombat tournament in that movie. I think it probably made the most sense of any depiction of the Mortal Kombat tournament. Battle of the Realms is definitely my least favorite. I feel like the fighting choreography was not one of Mortal Kombat. It felt very much like Dragon Ball Z, almost. Like, I was like, what am I watching? And everything with like the Shinnok thing at the end was just packed in there, and we didn't need that. And Liu Kang versus Shinnok is probably my least favorite fight scene in all of those movies. I did not like Battle of the Realms. I thought it was rubbish, actually. But Scorpion's Revenge and Snowblind, Snowblind was so cool, especially if you knew the story of MK11. Ooh. Ooh. This man is just serving me up with some plates. Ah. Man, how does he do that? I know that combo links. My friend does it to me all the time. Ooh. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We got some stuff here. Corey says Reptile is so much more likable in MK1 compared to MKX. Yeah, I mean, they gave him personality in MK1. Invisible Woman in Marvel Rivals, anyone? What does that mean? By the way, if you guys want to play Marvel Rivals, you want to be on a team, we can all play some Marvel Rivals together if you guys want to do that. Support says, I'll never understand why Reptile is already reptilian looking in MK9 through X. It made sense in the old timeline because Onaga. Yeah, I feel like in this timeline, in the MKX, rather the MK9 timeline, for whatever reason, he just doesn't feel the need to hide his identity. The fact that he isn't human looking, I guess. I don't know. I can't explain to you why. Corey says Kotal Khan's animality being a what? I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. I'm not gonna try. Yeah, you got me. Support says Battle of the Realms ruined the one being 100%. I don't know what they were smoking when they did Battle of the Realms, but I did not enjoy that movie. You know what? It started off pretty cool when it was just the tournament, and the juxtaposition with Scorpion and Sub-Zero trying to get Shinnok's amulet. If it just ended with that, with like the end of the tournament, and then saved Shinnok and the one being stuff for another movie, I think that would have been a better way to handle it. But cramming it all in the end, I didn't enjoy it. And like I said, the fight choreography the fight choreography just felt not that it was bad, it just didn't feel like Mortal Kombat. When I think of Mortal Kombat, I think of a lot of the stuff that inspired Mortal Kombat. So I think of like old kung fu movies and Enter the Dragon and what's it called? Big Trouble in Little China, like stuff like that. Obviously with some over the top special moves and of course like deadly bloody stuff, but I don't envision like I don't envision like super beam attacks or like I don't know, it just feels so much like Dragon Ball. It just did not fit for me. Corey says, in Battle of the Realms, the one being rewarded Shinnok by merging with him. I don't remember. Is that what happened in that movie? Was the one being in that movie, or was it just Shinnok that got really big and then Liu Kang had like a spirit self and they had like a Megazord battle, like Power Rangers almost? Corey says, what do you want Kotal Khan's animality to be? I think what makes the most sense would be that jaguar cat thing that he turns into. We kind of already saw his animality with MK11. In Battle of the Realms, Jade's outfit did not have any strings to hold it to prevent her breasts from popping out. I mean, she can shoot energy beams and stuff. That's your question? This is how her shirt is not coming down? Corey says, imagine if Piccolo became a guest fighter in MK1 with special beam cannon as a fatality. Masu Sapu said, man, there was a time I knew exactly how to say that. The Japanese name of that attack. Piccolo of all people is a odd choice, but I mean Piccolo used to be tough. I could see why maybe you would go the route of Piccolo. Ooh. Okay, support says Shinnok merged all the Kamidogu together, and the one being spirit merged and took over Shinnok. Oh, is that what happened? It's just so much clutter. Why are we blowing our Why are we just putting everything into this, and then there's nothing to do after? We're just gonna give everything. Okay. Yeah, I did not Battle of the Realms. I don't know who wrote that. But like I said, the tournament part was cool. Like I like how Shang Tsung had like that curse ability where he like cursed Liu Kang's arm and he couldn't use it for a moment. I thought that was cool. I like the idea of, I loved watching Shao Kahn interact with the Elder Gods. I thought that was cool. So they have some cool stuff in there, but I don't know. They couldn't really finish it the way I would like. Corey says, a giant Axel. What? Who would be a great animality for Kotal Khan? I have no clue what that is. Are the iconic animal of Mexico. Oh, really? Oh, I feel like I should know that. Anyway, that's a story for another time. Let me see. Shinnok support says the one being Shinnok plot should have been saved for the finale type of movie. Exactly. Not just tacked on at the end of a movie that already has other stuff going on. Like it's just too much. Oh shoot, the backhand? Okay, Corey says, will we ever get a deaf character for Mortal Kombat? Oh, really? That's interesting. A deaf character? Maybe. Would you... I mean, is there any character now that's maybe not used that much that you would want to be a deaf character? Or would you just want a brand new character to be deaf? Because I feel like there's characters that they haven't used a lot that they could definitely repurpose. The way they kind of repurposed Ashura and Reptile and Baraka. I feel like maybe Kai. Kai's only been in 2 games, so you can, if you change him, it's no big deal. Or just have a new character like that. I think that would be cool. Okay, those Axel things you said is a type of salamander. For a Kotal Khan? I don't know. Well, you said it is, it has significance with Mexico, so maybe that makes sense. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so support says sad part is Battle of the Realms was the second movie. They included a final big bad character that early in the series. Yeah, right? Like they did not have to go all out with every plot point for the second movie. So I don't know who wrote that. Oh, let's get this ending.
After millennia of fending off Earthrealm's enemies, Raiden began to wonder if defense was the best path to peace. In a change of tactics, Raiden and the Shirai Ryu attacked Kotal Khan's armies before they could rebuild. They decimated the Emperor's forces, leaving Outworld at their mercy. The victorious Raiden claimed dominion over Outworld. The first of many threats to Earthrealm had been removed.
That's cool. So some of these endings are linked. I forgot about that. I think like Sonya and Jax and Johnny's are linked, and Scorpion's, Raiden, and Kotal Khan's are linked. And I actually think I have Scorpion's. So that's why Scorpion was in this ending helping because he was tasked to help from Raiden. I was gonna say Reptile. Nobody's being tasked by Reptile. Uh, I think I have Scorpions. We can just play it real quick. Scorpion, where are you? Yep, I do have it. Here we go.
Remorse for his role in resurrecting Shinnok weighed heavily upon Scorpion's soul. His desire for vengeance had brought Earthrealm to the brink of destruction. Scorpion offered to perform harakiri to atone for his offense. But Raiden suggested a more productive alternative. Instead of death, Raiden sentenced Scorpion to life. He imbued Scorpion with a small portion of the Jinsei's power, linking him to Earthrealm's essence. Scorpion and his Shirai Ryu clan would protect the Jinsei and Earthrealm forever.
Dark Raiden was not playing. Okay. Let me catch up on this. Corey says corrupted Shinnok has a skull face for some reason. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you corrupt the Jinsei. It just makes you like that. Shinnok is a shirtless when in corrupted mode. He is. He is. Support says maybe they thought that they weren't gonna make no more MK Legend movies. That could be the case, but then they just got a budget to do 2 more, maybe. But even if you don't think that they're gonna do another one, I would have rather a cliffhanger ending that never becomes a movie than having that all crammed into one movie. Like, I just don't. I feel like it's just you get more there's more incredible integrity with having like a cliffhanger and saying, well, this would have happened had the series continued, instead of like, let's just cram a whole movie into the last 15 minutes. I think that just ruins your second movie. And then if they're right and that was the last movie that they got, then that decision completely ruins. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Support says, funny how in the arcade ending, Raiden is his Dark Raiden version, but looks like normal version. Yeah. This is exactly after the MKX story. So he has to go to the tailor. He has to get a new fit with the dark clothes. He can't, it's not just instant. He's got to go get his measurements taken, get the fabric, buy the clothes. So took him a little bit to get to that. Corey says, what is with the statues in the credits? The statues in the credits. I don't know. I have to, when we do another credit scene, I'll pay more attention to see what you mean by that. Corey also says, why is MK9 Sonya in an ending yet not as a skin in the game? Why is MK9 Sonya in an ending? I don't know what you mean by that. What ending is MK9 Sonya in? What do you mean MK9 Sonya? Corey says Raiden punished Scorpion with his existence, with his everlasting existence. Scorpion will protect Earthrealm forever until MK11 happens and Devora kills him. Basically. Okay, who do we need? We need Takeda. Okay, that's not bad. Predator, of course we got her. Kitana I don't have. Jax I don't have. Yeah, I feel like it's like half the cast I don't have. Okay, maybe we should I'm just gonna go in order. So we'll do Alien and then Boraicho. Towers. Corey says Kitana. Oh, you wanna do Kitana? We can do that. MK9 Sonya is shown in Scorpion's ending. Is she? I don't think so. Support says, funny, Corey brought that up. I had the same issue in MK11. In Jackie's ending, Jax looks like his MK9 version, but doesn't look like it in the story mode. Hold on. You're saying in Scorpion's ending, Sonya, MK9 Sonya is in it? Let's look. We're gonna play it one more time. Where is this stuff? Extras, okay. And then collection. Character, we're gonna go down to Mr. Hanzo. Okay, let's play it again.
Remorse for his role in resurrecting Shinnok weighed heavily upon Scorpion's soul. His desire for vengeance had brought Earth.
Oh, MK9 Scorpion is in
Scorpion
here.
offered
Okay.
to perform harakiri to atone for his offense.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense because it's a memory. It's a memory for what he has done, what he did in MK9. That's a good catch, though, Corey, because I did not notice that whatsoever. Okay. Ay. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait a second. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Sorry about that, guys. I just got some... Oh, something. I might have an emergency, but we'll see. Hopefully not. Oh, Mournful was in this game where there's no Jade, but she has Jade-like moves. Royal Storm and Assassin. Let's do Mournful. Corey says Kitana, so we're going to do it with Kitana. Okay.
That's far enough.
That is for me to decide.
Afraid not, princess.
Round one, fight.
All right. Oh, what we got here? Support says, a lot of the past versions of MK Cast and MK11 are supposed to be the same one from MK9, yet they look nothing like them. except for Jackie arcade ending. Is it just there? I mean, the way Sonya looks in the Scorpion ending, it looks like the way they depict Sonya in art, in the MKX art, is how she looked in Scorpion's ending, but just in the MK9 attire. So is that what you mean? Corey says MKX Sonya is a big downgrade from MK9 Sonya. Corey, you ain't gonna hate on MKX Sonya, okay? MKX Sonya is a beast. So she has the glaive. Let me see what. And then it comes back if I EX it. She has the shadow kick. Ooh. She got the staff too going on. She got the grab staff. Okay. So it's funny, in this variation she doesn't even have the fan. Oh, well, she has a fan lift. Oh, she still does have the fan. Oh no, that's a okay. Oh, that's a special move. Okay. Upraise fan, a rising fan. Okay.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, she has like an uppercut. Okay. Ooh, got me. Support says MKX Sonya is like 20 plus years later. Of course she won't look like the K9 version. Throat slice, upraise. What is that? Ooh. Oh, okay. This is a combo extender. I don't have any combos. Yeah, so this variation she just doesn't have the fan. Wow, that went further than I expected.
Kitana wins.
All right. If I remember correctly, I believe the mournful variation is the weakest one for her in this game too. But I think it's a nice touch to be like, you know, it's.
Much has changed.
Excuse me. It's kind of like having Jade in the game, but I mean, it's not really Jade, but it's kind of like having Jade. Sort of like no. Oh, jeez. Sort of like having sort of like Triborg. I don't know why I couldn't spit that out. Oh, I thought I EX'd that. Okay.
Fight.
Ah. Oh, yeah. That overhead is pretty good. Man. Ooh. I don't know why they are so obsessed with putting these weird masks on the ninjas in this game.
Kitana wins.
Corey says MKX Kitana has an iconic mirror match scene. Does she? Okay. Hopefully we get to see that. If it weren't for... Oh, hold on. Support says, if they weren't gonna include Jade in MKX and give Kitana a variation of her moves, why not just make a skin for Kitana where she looks like Jade? A good callback to MK2. So, you know what? That would be extremely dope. I would have loved that, especially because I don't know, maybe they just didn't think of it at the time, but they did think of it when they did, oh, jeez. When they did Injustice 2, and I thought that was so cool with Injustice 2, and I always wondered why they didn't do it with more characters, especially in Mortal Kombat. So with Injustice 2, they had certain characters that were just different skins of other characters. So you had like Vixen, who was it? Vixen and Cheetah were skins of each other. So it's just Cheetah's moves, but the voice and the skin of Vixen, and it wasn't just like a one-to-one copy, because she had her own like pre-match dialogue just for Vixen, and it was, oh man, it was just such a cool idea. So you're right, they could have done something similar with Jade in this game, where you have the Jade skin, and Jade just has all of Kitana's stuff. And then you just get a different voice actress to play Jade whenever you have the Jade skin on. That would be so cool. But, I don't know. Maybe they didn't think of it at the time. And it would be a good callback. You're absolutely right. Because in MK2, I think Jade does use the, is she like Reptile from MK1, if I remember correctly? Because I remember seeing her with the fans in MK2.
Round 1. Fight.
Wow, quick. What is that kick? What is this? Who are you hurting with this? Oh gosh, it looks ridiculous. Yes, and I think she also had Melina's attacks too. In this game, I know in MK11 she has a variation where, like, she has some moves that looks like they're inspired by Melina. I don't know if in this game though. Ooh. Oh! Oh wow, okay. That's cool. That is pretty cool. Wait, support says she's hurting Kotal's tiny little head? What? What? It's just, well, I guess she's hurting more than that. Corey says, remember Kitana's cute little victory pose in MK9? You know what? I don't remember her victory pose in MK9. I didn't really play a lot of Kitana, so I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I think I know what you're referring to, where she would like extend the fan, like open up the fan and like hide her mouth and laugh. I think that was her victory pose in MK9. Oh. Ah. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was her victory pose. Ooh. would you guys have liked to see Ferritor come back? Jeez. Oh my gosh, just hands. Oh, where is it? Okay, oh well. Oh well. I mean, her fans are obviously the better projectiles, because I believe they keep you in like a stun state almost in the air when they get hit. And for the glaive, you gotta EX it just to do a combo starter. It's a shame.
Sweet sister. My blood made you. That is all. Perhaps you will share a bit more.
Round 1. Fight.
You know, I'm not sure if you guys realize this, but in this game they have the same voice actress. The person who does Kitana also does Melina, which just shows how much range this person has. Oh, there we go. But yeah, they sound like completely two different people to me. The fact that she could play both Melina and Kitana is just really telling of how great of a voice actress this person is. Ooh, how did I let that hit me? Ooh. Ah. All right.
Kitana wins.
Support says MK1, Kitana, and Melina are actually blood sisters. In the old timeline and second timeline, Melina is a clone from Kitana's DNA. Calling it now, the next timeline Melina dies and she gets cloned. Well, in the first timeline, she wasn't it? What was the story? I think the story was she thought Melina was her sister, but it turns out that she was a clone. Like, she was a clone in the first timeline as well. But yeah, in MK1, they're actual sisters. And in MK Legacy, they're also, I believe they're also blood sisters, but Melina was like experimented on, something like that. I don't know, but it's obviously not canon. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, wake up buttons. I like how he has the whiny voice when he gets hit. Corey says, I wonder how much does Melina eat? Or what she eats. Clearly she eats like flesh, like human flesh, I think, or outworld flesh, I suppose. Melina is like a female Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, she kind of is actually. Only she's not trying to hide it.
Round one, fight.
But yeah, there's her ending in MK11 where she has a kid and she's feeding the child like parts of a victim's flesh leads me to believe that's kind of her diet as well. Which is just insanity because I don't think Tarkatans eat Outworlders. So why is it that Melina is so ravenous that she's eating? Oh, hold on one second, you guys. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. So, hold on. Support says MK1 shows us that history inevitably repeats itself. General Shao equals Shao Kahn, Shang Tsung, Sorcerer, Raiden, eventually a Thunder God. Empress Melina will die and will be cloned. And we'll have it, and we'll get OG back. You think the current Melina will be cloned? Oh, that's interesting. Corey says having Leatherface in MKX is like basically having MKX characters bully and harass a mentally disabled man-child. I mean, a mentally disabled man-child who in and of himself is a murderer. So it's not like he's a victim. Okay. But that's an interesting thought about having Melina be cloned. Having Empress Melina cloned and what, like having an evil version of Melina? That's an interesting thought. What about Jason? He represents the Silent Ones. Jason is also not a victim. Jason is a murderous bully himself. I remember in if you ever seen Jason versus Freddy versus Jason, originally Jason was gonna be more sympathetic, but then the writers are like, we also have to establish that Jason is a monster. He's not someone that you should feel sorry for. Like, he is an evil person. So yeah, Jason can withstand getting some bullied. Can get bullied a little bit. Corey says Kitana is better than Sonya. Is she? You're sure about that? Support says Jason kind of started out as a victim at first. He was bullied and the teenagers let him drown on purpose or wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I don't think they let him drown on purpose. I think they weren't paying attention because they were too busy getting it on, essentially. But yeah, he was a bully, but then the moment you start murdering people who had nothing to do with your issue, that's when I can no longer see that person as a victim. Now that person is victimizing other people. But you're right, he did start off as a victim. Kitana's cuter, prettier, nicer, sexier, and wears blue clothes. That last one is important. Now wears blue clothes. And wears blue clothes. Yo, you're right about that. I think the alternate Sonya costume is red, so yeah, you're right.
Shall we, Kitana?
I do not combat the elderly.
Thank you for making an exception.
Round 1, fight.
Ooh, a drink of water. Don't run from it. Don't run, sir. Corey says blue is my favorite color. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's unblockable. Okay. Hold on. Support says, I can't remember, but how did Jason go from dying and drowning as a boy and becoming a grown man as a zombie? So we saw in Friday the 13th, the first one, there's a jump scare at the end. Spoilers, obviously. There's a jump scare at the end where you see Jason as a little kid, in the lake. But he's a little kid, kind of monstrous looking little kid. And then just in Friday the 13th too, he's a grown man and there's just no explanation. So your guess is as good as mine. And it seems like he wasn't like I mean, I guess he was always kind of a zombie, but as the movies went on, he became like more and more like an undead zombie person. Originally, it felt like he was just a guy. Like maybe he didn't drown and he just hung out around Camp Crystal Lake. But then eventually, you know, as it go on, he has more and more like undead abilities and stuff like that. Kitana in a blue leotard is so hot. God, Corey. I didn't know any zombies age, apparently. Yeah, I don't think he was meant to be a zombie at first. At first, he was just like, it just so happens that the boy did not drown, and he was just hiding away in Camp Crystal Lake. I don't know. They don't explain it. But in the second, I feel like in the second and third movie, he feels like a regular person. Oh my gosh, that did so much damage.
Shinnok wins.
Shinnok did not skip back day. Jeez Louise. Oh, thankfully it starts me right at corrupted Shinnok. Oh. Okay. Ah. Uh-huh. What? Oh, I don't have any meter. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna read these in just a moment. Let's get this ending real quick.
Kitana found herself walking the streets of a magnificent, shining city. This was Edenia, a realm freed from Outworld, and Kitana was its beautiful queen. This was the timeline unaltered by Raiden. Earthrealm had been destroyed by Shao Kahn, but Kitana had survived Armageddon and united the other realms to destroy him. Long-lasting peace was the result. Kitana awoke from this vision to find herself in the Nether Realm. She was not the queen of Edenia, but a revenant of hell, and she hated Raiden for it.
Not a fantastic ending. Hold on one second here. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of stuff here. Support says, if he didn't drown, then why did his mom go insane then? Because he was missing, I guess? I don't know. Look, I didn't write it. I have no clue. But if I had to guess, I would say it's because he was missing for so long and she thought he was dead. Corey says, is it in character for Kitana to smack... Is it in character for Kitana to smack her butt like Jade did in Girls Gone Wired? I don't think so. I don't think that's in Kitana's character or Jade's character, to be quite honest. I think they just did that for the Girls Gone Wired, but I don't see Jade, the actual character, doing that. Secret Combatant says, Shinfit's playing MKX. Are we seeing some character development here? So what does that mean? I love MKX. Support says, I like how Shinnok purposely let Kitana hit him. Yeah. It's on very easy, so, you know, the computer will do that. In the game Shaolin Monks, Liu Kang said that Kitana was beautiful. Yeah, Kitana is beautiful. She's supposed to be a beautiful character. Support says, in my Shao Kahn video, I edited Kitana MKX ending is shown. Really? I gotta check out that video. Is that the most recent one? Corey said Jade is in her beautiful MK9 outfit in Kitana's ending. Oh, was that Jade in her ending? That green? Well, green, so I guess that makes sense. Support says, I see Melina smacking her butt being in character. I doubt it, sir. I completely doubt that. Corey says, skin tight leotards are so beautiful. Yeah, okay. You got me there. Anyways, popping in real quick. I'm tired. Good night. Oh man, thanks for stopping in, Secret Combatant. Have a great night. Okay. All right, so I think we're gonna do one more before we get out of here. Support says the most recent one I did in months, technically. Okay, well, I'll definitely check it out. Okay, sorry, I'm just taking care of some stuff, you guys. Do Shao Kahn's gameplay next. Shao Kahn's gameplay? Shao Kahn isn't in MKX, sir. Am I missing something? Actually, let's go to Support Gaming's channel. Let's go check out Support Gaming. Hang on here. Dark Match? What is this a movie with Chris Jericho? All right, I gotta check that out later. But in the right now, let's go check out Support Gaming's channel. $2026. Okay, I got you here. I'm subscribed to you. Kitana's iconic move where she smacks you with her butt. Oh, she does do a butt bump move. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Okay, let me see. Akuma and Goken's rivalry needs to return in Street Fighter 6 or 7. I dig that. I really liked Goken, and I'm surprised for a character that like he's been referenced so much that we only got him in MK4. I'm sorry, MK4. We only got him in Street Fighter 4. Okay. Let me see. MK1 Chaos Reigns noob story trailer. Is this the one? The Emperor Shao Kahn, General Shao? Oh, that's 3 hours. I was gonna watch it on stream, but that's long. Support says, I think Corey's confusing Kitana with R. Mika in Street Fighter. No. Well, you're right. I know, Support. I made a mistake. Not MK4. I meant Street Fighter 4. But Armika does. Yeah, you're right. Armika does do a butt bump special move, but Kitana does too. I think she had one in. I think she had a crushing blow with one actually in MK11, and then I believe. Does she in MK1? I'm not sure. I don't really play too much of her in MK1, but I know for certain she has like a. It's not as gratuitous as as Armika's butt bump. It's more like a hip check, but it's close enough to the butt for it to look like a butt bump. Oh, we got MK4, Tanya's bio and ending. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Shao Kahn pretty long. It's basically edited like a movie. Okay. Well, I'll definitely check that out later. I wanted to watch it on the stream before we signed off, but yeah, that's going to be a little bit too long. Kitana's butt is one of her iconic weapons. Oh, jeez. All right. What is this person saying? I do not like the ship between Bihan and Serena very much, but the ship I like is how Bihan only loves Kuai Liang better. What? That was a question that I asked on my poll about who do you like better with Bihan, either Serena or Sector. 85% of people said Serena and 15% said Sector out of 425 votes. Support says you can see why I get burned out with making videos that long. 100%. It was, I recently put out a video that was like 30 minutes, and that was maybe like 2 or 3 days of editing, and I was just like, oh geez. So a 3-hour video, I completely get it. But you have some shorter ones in there too, so maybe the shorter ones kind of tide you over until you're ready to do another long one. Corey says Kitana and her fans. Kitana has her fans and butt. Melina has her size and teeth. And Jade has her pole and boomerang. I mean, that's fair. That's fair to say. All right, guys, you know what? I did want to stay and hang out longer, but I think I should call it for tonight. I was gonna stay longer, but I have a situation going on that I think someone may need my help. And Sindel has her hair. Sindel has her hair and her voice. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, you guys, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. But listen, I should be on again tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow is gonna be a longer stream. If not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. I may want to edit a video tomorrow. In which case I won't be able to live stream, or I'll do it the other way around. Either I'll live stream tomorrow, and then I will edit on Thursday. But again, if anyone here, if you guys want to start like a team in Marvel Rivals, let me know. I know that Chloe also plays Marvel Rivals, so we can do like a stream team essentially. And we're gonna get beat up because I've only played the game once, so I'm letting you know I'm terrible. But anyway, listen guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me, rolling through. As always, time is our most valuable asset, so I want to thank you so much for spending some of your time with me here tonight. Thanks again. I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Thursday, and as always, don't get beat up out there. Peace.
Unky G's on that beat.